Quite recently I saw on the internet the question why America is so attached to guns. And this is a long story. I mean, we are a nation that is at war many times, and so people who are in the military tend to like guns, and they continue to collect them after leaving the military, or those who probably want to get in the military want to familiarize themselves with guns. And that is a different discussion. But I think basically the enemy is the one that is behind this gun craze. The Bible does say that in the last days, men's heart will be fear and men will fear. Now, it might sound like a heart attack, but a heart attack might start in the mind, or vice versa. So that crazy could fall into the same category of men's heart feeling and fear. Not only a heart attack and death, but even losing one's mind and becoming crazy could be a part of it. And, borderline folks are going to want guns, and when they go over the hill, they're going to use the guns, like James Holmes and the professor at the University of California. He was, burning down buildings and burning buildings and trying to, make a plot that could kill a whole bunch of students. So make folks into cowards, and you can have the whole gun scenario right there. You take religion away from folks, they don't have that assurance. They're walking on the street, they have to be, scared or wonder somebody can do this or what. But when you put your trust in God, you just go on and you don't have to worry about stuff like that. And then intellectual abilities to be able to reason things out and see that this person is just probably, going about the business. And even if they, approach you in a way, you could find out a smart way of getting out of that. Hey man, can you give me $2? Don't want to see you got a lot of bucks to rob. You have to in your pocket to some quarters. Say, bro, I have a quarter, man. I feel like, I ain't got a whole bunch of money today. Or, you talk to the guy and say, man, instead of fighting over this, let's go and get a hamburger or a beer or a soda or a milkshake or something like that. Family. I've seen in the past in talk shows where a mom bought herself or son a gun. I can't remember the rationale for it. Maybe she said that people in the community were picking her in, and she bought them a gun so that they could shoot people and so on. And it didn't come back to her because when you shoot and kill somebody, you go to jail for a long time, and he's done. Because killing people in itself is a traumatic experience, and it seems to continue plaguing folks until death, and it makes them very ill. So I think basically people like guns simply because they feel a certain amount of empowerment. They feel a little safe, and they feel as if they're in control. I recall I was by a restaurant the other day, and I saw a family, and I found that they were effervescent and they were elated, beyond necessary. So I was trying to find out why are they so different. Well, the guy came with a card, the father, husband, and as he went back and put something in his waist, he put his gun in his waist. So they have an added sense of security because he has a gun. And some way, somehow, they don't understand that you need much more than a gun. You need faith in God, because that gun could jam. Or you felt it already have this gun in you, so by the time you took it, you just give you a couple and that's the end of that. I recommend though that if you want to have guns for hunting and other things, might be fine, but protection, highly likely, because you may have a gun. Like 2 soldiers were killed in the Aurora cinema by James Holmes. Now, I'm sure they have guns at home, they have guns in the barracks. And they may have the gun at the right time. So, you can't put too much confidence in guns. And, God could help you to not be at the wrong place at the right time, or at the wrong time, depends how you look at it. Maybe some people have wanted to go to the cinema, but something happened and they did not go. And so, good luck for them. I mean, God is the one that created that diversion. On the other hand, the government could do that so that they could come back and do something else to create some more terror in the hearts of people. So basically, I think that it's a sign of the enemy's attack and trying to denigrate society and make it into a meaningless, useless place, so that folks would want to resort to violence for simple matters. Once I told the guy, I said, "Man, you're making something noise with that music, and he went and he took his gun." Maybe I should say I'm lucky he didn't have his gun. You know, God protected me. God knew I would have told him that, and so he caused him not to walk with his gun. On the other hand, he might have had his gun, and then you would see a police car right over there, so again, he wouldn't have been able to shoot. But people with guns, and especially how they're borderline crazy or whatever, with all this drug proliferation and evil and so forth, people are at a bad state, so they shouldn't be having all these guns, because the slightest thing, they're going to use the gun, and they're going to say, this is an imperfect defense, like Zimmerman. George Zimmerman in Florida, he saw this and he thought this and all that. Even the police, the guy had his cell phone and the shit and gun him down. They thought he was pointing a gun at them. The guy had his cell phone. I mean, how can't you see that it's a cell phone? And when you have several cops to the place, there's no need to shoot nobody like that because, I mean, you know, you have enough time to shoot them in the foot, but there we go. People with guns tend to use excessive force, and many times they're wrong. But you know, we need to do something about this. We need to let folks have courage and let folks have confidence in God, have a clear, sound mind, so they could, you know, see the difference. And while it's a dangerous situation, where you know, even though it might tend to be that, you could even diffuse and make it into something simpler, and everybody go on to the people.